Okay, so Mark Walsh here from the Dead Sea in Israel. Late at night, sitting on a cliff edge. Moral hygiene. So we'll talk about moral hygiene. People tend to confuse these two areas: physical hygiene, moral hygiene. There's actually been some really interesting studies which show how people can correlate. People that are more cleanly have this slightly different sense of morality in terms of sort of right or wrong, in terms of things having to be a certain way. And that's not to say like dirty people are immoral, no, but it does correlate with different ways of looking at morality in terms of pure, not pure, this kind of thing. How repulsed you are by kind of hygiene things actually correlates with political conservatism, for example. And there's some fairly good data on this. It's quite interesting. You know, for example, if you get on there's one study, if you get on a bus and the seat is still warm from the person who was there before. Now, you're not going to catch anything from a bus seat, but that can be a bit like ew, yeah. You can have that feeling of like someone else's body heat. Now, how disgusted you are with that relates to political conservatism. It's interesting to think what comes first, you know, and of course that can correlate to more sort of serious things like disgust in other cultures or disgust in new ways of doing things. So I don't want to make the conservatives bad, but you know, there's certainly beautiful things in conserving that which is good, true, and beautiful. Traditions have a function, and you know, noticing if that's your potential tendency. You know, it shows up in sort of food, and again, it's like I remember they call it double dipping in America. I had a carrot, and I bit off some hummus, and I put it back in the hummus, and this American was like, "Oh my God, that's disgusting!" Like in certain cultures, German, Swiss, maybe Japanese, in certain cultures that are big on this kind of hygiene, but it goes beyond what is actually sort of dangerous from a health point of view. It goes into a kind of moral quality. Yeah. One place you'll really hear this is in debates around sex. So if we talk about STIs, sexually transmitted infections, used to be called STDs, that conversation is just full of like moral hygiene confusion. Yeah. So like if I say, for example, hey, I'm polyamorous, I'm in an open relationship, whatever, people will say, oh, but what about the diseases? And you know, it's disgusting. And I'm like, actually, I've never had an STI. I think I've had a urinary tract infection at worst. I don't think that was from a partner. I think that was actually just from, you know, something else. But you know, so I've never had like any kind of infection. If you use contraception, it's, you know, very, you know, sorry, if you're using condoms, very, very safe. Not, you know, completely safe, but this is where it gets difficult because people start arguing from the point of morality rather than the point of facts. And there's something about certain people going, ooh, icky, you've had however many partners, or you slept with someone yesterday, I'm not going to sleep with you today. You know, that sort of moral hygiene quality, and you know, you can see where this evolves from. There might have been a basis for it, and I think it's really important we don't confuse these things in things like sex. You know, is it more of an aesthetic thing? When I hear someone with a foreign accent I don't like, you know, it's okay to find that aesthetically repugnant. It's hard to acknowledge, right? I might hear German and go, oh, I really don't like German language, but not to take that into the moral sphere, like Germans are bad, just to go, well, I don't really like the sound of it, you know, I like the sound of, I don't know, Brazilian Portuguese, you know. So it's interesting to see how people confuse these things. You'll see it around homeless people, you'll see it around, oh, you know, those dirty homeless people, there's something wrong with them. Oh, hang on, they're just dirty, living in the streets, you know, it's not so easy to wash. So, yeah, moral hygiene, fascinating subject, lots more I could say on it, but out of time.